Hey Cancer, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to do your collective reading, Cancer, as we move into Sagittarius season and out of Scorpio season. Thank goodness. Sorry, Scorpio, if you are listening or cross-watching, but it has been a wild ride. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's going on. I'm going to draw 2 oracle messages for you, and then we'll step into the tarot. So the first oracle deck I've chosen is the animal spirit animal oracle. I just feel the need for us to go back to basics, go back to our nature, our inherent nature. You know, animals don't overthink things. Well, I'm assuming, but I mean the way that nature works, you know, the Fibonacci spirals, the way that a seed grows, the way that a weaver bird just knows how to build this amazing feat of engineering of a nest, and has a standard and takes it down and continues to build. And the weaver in my garden is now on nest number, I don't know, 1100. He keeps tearing it down. It's like it doesn't meet his standard. Or he's just a very strict perfectionist. I don't know. But it is going back to the natural way of being without trying to force, and going with flow, going with the seasons without questioning. Okay, so Spirit, for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and strong placements, please can we get a message from the Spirit Animal Oracle for Cancer? Okay, only jumpers, please. Horse Spirit, wow. Look at that. Freedom is yours. Horse Spirit, card 33, which adds up to a 6. I'm going to read this for you, Cancer. I felt like saying Scorpio. There might be some Scorpios watching with strong Cancer placements. Or you, Cancer, you could have strong Scorpio placements, because I'm feeling a Scorpio energy. When Horse Spirit appears, we are gifted, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom. It is a time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey, one of freedom of choice. Horse Spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choices that can take you far away to a better place, a better situation, a better state of being. For there is no one but you to rein in your will to make a different decision. You are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. Horses are social animals and known to be a friend to mankind, willing to carry us forward when we need it. Horse Spirit reminds you that help will be available to you whenever you need it, and companions will be by your side wherever you choose to go, whatever direction you choose to travel. Life is an adventure, and Horse Spirit wants you to know that whatever choices you make, you have great spirit within, invisible yet holding you up and always walking by your side. If your inquiry is about a relationship, you can set your heart free to experience love in all forms. Spirit whispers to you that the gift of freedom is yours if you allow yourself to break out of your perfectionism and stubbornness. Make a move and enjoy the freedom of letting go of the need to control. The medicine is, are you feeling stuck? Has your spirit been broken by challenges you have faced? Your current choices may not seem the best, but you are not seeing the clearing ahead where you can break free and run. Whatever your choices right now, they can lead you to exhilarating freedom. So trust the guidance of Spirit. Horse Spirit is here to tell you that adventure calls, and you will soon realize your power is greater than you think. Perhaps your frustration and feelings of being fenced in are the result of being too much on your high horse, unwilling to come down to earth and join the herd that wants to support you. Being in control and in charge can be overrated. It's time to loosen up, drop the reins, let go, and prance with others just for the fun of it. So I'm getting a strong sense of community there, Cancer, and just to take yourself less seriously and maybe, socialize a little, get out there a little. Cancer, that is your energy. Your energy is the energy of nurturing, of community, of family, of giving. So it's just confirmation if you've been doing that already. But definitely, I don't know if you've watched the movie Spirit about the wild horses. I'm getting, that kind of energy. All right, Cancer, let's get one more oracle message for you. Spirit, please and thank you. Broken arrow. And winter, but I'm going to take broken arrow. It came out first. And embrace the energy of peace. That's interesting because the Sagittarian symbol that's often used is an arrow. I have one on my ring finger. It's faded now, this tattoo, but it is an arrow, Sagittarius energy. It's about exploration. It's about directed effort towards exploration. And the broken arrow could symbolize that you are feeling a little bit stuck, Cancer, but let's see what's going on for you. Page 120. Let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. Just as the arrow card symbolizes defense and protection, the broken arrow card symbolizes peace. Okay, that makes sense. So putting the weapons down, I guess. In Native American traditions, a broken arrow would mean that tribes were no longer fighting one another, but were making alliances. When you see a broken arrow in a meditation, vision, dream, or reading, it is a message that you no longer need to fight because peace has arrived. This is a powerful symbol of harmony, serenity, and community. Wow, this is again the energy of community coming through. The medicine of the broken arrow, if you have been exposed to a situation in which you have felt the need to protect yourself or defend what you feel is right, know that this is now coming to an end. With the arrival of the broken arrow card, you are being guided to know that the energies of light are entering to wash away all the darkness. You can drop your shields and protection. You are now in a situation that will honor you and honor your needs. Arguments are ending and disagreements are being resolved. Prepare to talk things through and offer the peace that you would like to enjoy. In order to move forward in a more fearless way, it's important for you to let go of the idea that you can be hurt by the situation or the people involved, because this will only work against you. Know that your angelic guides and ancestors are standing around you, protecting you, and taking you lovingly forward. Wow, that's a beautiful message. It almost made me cry. Because I was getting a sense this morning of wanting to be right, like wanting to defend myself, needing to get my point across. It was like such an intense feeling and wave of emotion that came rushing over me suddenly. And then I had to remind myself that, I had to unpack for myself what is it that feels the need to protect. What is the trigger? What is the external threat that I am perceiving? Is it even a threat? And is defending ourselves the right course of action right now? At times it is necessary, but then there are other times where for your own peace, the broken arrow is what is needed. The white flag. And surrender. Okay, I just had the Dido song come into my head. I haven't listened to that song for a while. Oh, actually that song is, she's not going to surrender because she's in love. It's about fighting for love that she really wants. And maybe that's why it came into me, Cancer, is to take that risk. And to trust in the risk, in the freedom of making a choice as well. Okay, let's see. Cancer, for the sign of Cancer, Spirit, please and thank you. Only messages of love, light, and guidance. Negative energy must leave my space now. Only jumpers. 4 of fire, 4 of wands. That's joy and celebration. I'll show you the cards now, Cancer. King of earth, Taurus energy. 4 of air, 7 of air, sorry. 7 of air, trying to fit in, but not fooling anyone. Self-deception. The Empress, card of Taurus, another card of Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Cancer. You don't have to be, but there are 2 strong cards of Taurus out on the table right now. Just want to get one more. Hermit, which is also what Taurus got. The bottom of the deck, the Queen of Earth. So there could be a couple, there could be a divine partnership here. Let's see. You could have been in hermit mode for a little bit, Cancer, which is why the encouragement to go and explore the plains and to run free and run wild and find your community and do something joyous like a holiday or just a weekend away, or something spontaneous. 4 of fire is about joy and celebration. It's about this feeling of being carefree, of enjoying the moment. It's a celebration energy. It's festive season energy, and maybe going into the festive season, this is what they are calling you to do more of. In the traditional tarot, I just heard, and believing in the magic of life again, believing in the, and funny, that's the message Taurus got. And I am a Taurus sun, and I was feeling that energy of defending myself. So there's something going on right now with Taurus Cancer for whoever that resonates with. Finding the magic in life again, because you may have lost a sense of that magic. I'm also getting a sense of maybe a little bit of depression or just low energy, Cancer, boredom or emptiness, feeling a void, not knowing how to fill that void, maybe not, finding the right companionship right now, or tribe, or wanting to spend some more time with your tribe, but not able to right now, something along those lines. But it is about deliberately, choosing to experience joy, celebration, just some light-hearted, fun-loving fun. And that's the Four of Fire energy. King of Pentacles, I feel like maybe this is your energy. Maybe you're a little bit worried about finances right now, or your grounding and your stability is very important to you, and you've been working really hard on creating that stability and grounding. And I do get a sense of hard work to be able to build up a foundation that you are proud of and that you can feel secure in, rely on, and feel like you are able then to provide for your family because of this financial stability. That is huge. That is a very big energy, especially for a Cancer that is a homemaker, that wants to nurture. You need to have the means and the resources in order to do that. And the King of Earth is saying, you are working towards that point, but remember to balance it out with some rest and joy and fun and laughter and celebration as well. And not feeling guilty about that. Whatever it is about work, because King of Earth is King of Pentacles. Pentacles is about money. And money is an energy that needs to flow. It's an energy, it's, when it becomes transactional, I think then it's, my friend said to me yesterday, such a beautiful way of looking at it is when it's transactional, when it's held in a bank account, it's the masculine energy. But when money is flowing, that is the feminine energy. It's allowed to flow and move, go out and come back in. If it's held onto too tightly, it's a sense of control and it's a sense of scarcity, like the Four of Pentacles energy. So this is also about, besides building a legacy and building generational wealth and building up your bank account, use some of that, or allow some of that money to flow as well, to create joy in your space. Otherwise, what is it that we are saving for or building for? If that makes sense. I feel like also in the work environment, there might be a sense you are feeling, Cancer, that you are needing to fit in or that you don't belong. And for a little bit, you are deceiving yourself or trying to convince yourself and reframe the situation to convince yourself that it is somewhere that you belong, that it is somewhere that you fit into. And if you look at this energy, she's dressed up as a goose, but the gooses are not really buying it. They're kind of not sure what's going on here. She's definitely not one of the geese, that's for sure, but she's trying very hard to be. And this is again about the masks that we wear. It might not be work related. I said it was work related because of the King of Pentacles. It could also be a relationship. It could also be friendship, something to do. There could be a Taurus involved. But it's about wearing masks and auditioning for belonging. Auditioning for belonging. It's like we test out different masks with different people, with different situations, And we learn over time. This is from childhood. I mean, from as early as, I guess, a newborn. I mean, I haven't done the scientific research on it, but as a newborn, you learn that you need to cry if you're uncomfortable because you can't speak, or it's just something that comes naturally. And as we become conditioned and we desperately want to fit in the world, because I mean the basis of being a human is connection, it's love, it's having companionship. And we would do anything to find that companionship, to find belonging. But in trying to find that belonging, we can lose ourselves because we start to mold and shift and chameleonize ourselves. That's not a word, I know. But you know what I mean? To have this false sense of belonging, this false sense of safety. And after a while, it gets tired. It gets tired because you feel that you are not in alignment. You feel that you are having to play this role on stage, and it's not a role that you can sustain or that you can play for long stretches of time, for long periods of time, without becoming exhausted by it. And then we also forget, what the character is, who the character is, what the character wears, how the character speaks, if we are not in authenticity. So again, what Spirit is saying is to trust in who you are, and to make sure that you are in alignment with wherever it is that you are finding yourself right now, the choices, the environments, the relationships. Cancer. Another energy of flow is the Empress energy, and also of receiving. So allow yourself to receive this joy that's coming in right now, Cancer, without the guilt. I'm feeling again, it's like it carries a certain amount of guilt for some reason. And you can take that how it resonates. But allowing yourself to receive the abundance that is ever present. Empress energy is divine feminine energy, 4 queens in one. It's about receiving, it's about abundance, it's about fertility. She's holding a bundle of wheat in her hand that's representative of the harvest. And you will see the efforts of you will see the fruits of your efforts, not the efforts of your fruits. You will see the fruits of your efforts, Cancer. You can take a little bit of a break and relax. This is where the masculine and the feminine have to balance each other. The masculine is in the doing, it's in the action, it's in the execution, and the feminine is then in the patience, in the receiving, and in allowing the flow. So you have to be able to do both. You can't, you can be in masculine energy all the time, but it can be restricting. Again, it's like this energy of money as a feminine energy, as a flowing energy, and to allow some of that to flow as well, Cancer, instead of holding on tightly. I'm getting that energy for some of you. Definitely a balance here of masculine and feminine, both cards of Taurus. So again, you could be dealing with a Taurus. So coming out of your hermit energy, Cancer, if you feel like you have been hermiting, there's a time and a space for that, but I'm sensing a need for companionship. It's going to be important for your mental, emotional, and physical health as well. I am sensing this need for stepping out of your shell. Card of Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Just want to get a closing message for you, Cancer. So bottom line is get out there and have fun. Even if it's just this weekend, allow yourself to enjoy your wealth as well. Okay. Closing message for Cancer, please and thank you. King of Fire. That's the card of Leo. King of Fire is about magnetism. It is about solar plexus energy. You see the solar symbolism behind his head. And it's also about the heart space. So there could be a situation that has left you feeling, and maybe it is something to do with, finance or a relationship that has left you feeling less than, or has affected your self-worth in some way. And mulling over that or judging yourself for that is impacting your sense of self-worth, Cancer. So the message that's coming through is to, and it's fire energy again, which is this joyous celebration. The King of Wands, King of Fire, is very, very charming. He is very he's like the life of the party. This card doesn't, however, look like the life of the party, but you can see the cheekiness, you can see the charm in the expression there. So it really is about tapping into your fire energy, Cancer, bringing back that spark, the zest, the desire for life, the magic in the little moments. And just, card of Leo is also about the inner child. So, Leo is about the inner child, and, it's about childlike joy as well as what I'm sensing for you, what's coming through in the card. Like catching fireflies in a jar, or finding mushrooms in the garden. It's a very, and I've been having memories like that of my childhood, joyous memories of just being on a swing, my dad pushing me on a swing, or enjoying an ice cream, or my favorite cool drink, which was Capri Sun or Tropica. Drawing something, watching your favorite cartoon, it's that energy that I'm getting. To get out of, the gangster, the hood of adulthood. Adulthood is the ghetto. It really is, especially these days, I don't know, at least for me, the responsibility and the weight of it can be really heavy and restricting. I mean, that crown looks mighty heavy. And I mean, look at the two different energies in these two kings. So I do sense for your peace, Cancer, is to tap into your fire a little bit and into the magic of life for this next season. If that resonated, I'd love if you'd leave a comment. I'd love to read all of your comments. Sending you lots of love until the next reading. I am doing personal readings as well, so if you'd like one, I'll leave my details in the description for you. Thanks, Cancer. Until next time.